Hello and welcome to episode number 3 of Suave Sounds, and this week I have a very special guest. I mentioned him last week, and there's been much applaud and much excitement for his arrival and return. He joined me for the World of Sport special. You enjoyed that, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. It's my co-host for the week. It's the one and only Double W, Windjammer Watson.
Hello!
Hi, Windjammer. Are you excited to be back?
Yes, very.
This is like your first time officially on the actual Suave Sounds podcast.
I'm very excited. So excited that my Windjammer actually said hello. I don't know if you heard it, but it actually said hello.
I didn't, but I'll believe you. I'll take your word for it. If there is one man that I know in this entire world that is trustworthy enough to believe that his Windjammer said hello, it is in fact Windjammer Watson. So, Windjammer, very busy, very exciting life you lead. What have you been up to today?
Oh, well, so today me and my friends went out. We actually lost one of them.
You lost one of your friends?
Yeah, it's along the way. So eventually we ended up just walking around for a bit.
Uh-huh.
It led us to a hill.
A hill, yeah.
It was quite steep. We climbed up the hill.
Uh-huh.
And our friend was there.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sounds exciting.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. How long did all that take?
About 2 minutes.
2 minutes, that is exciting. Anyway, we'll get on with the show. And a little segment that I like to call Older or Younger. So basically, I'll explain this to you, Windjammer. Basically, what we're going to do is, I'm going to give you a celebrity. I'll give you a starting off celebrity. It's like, you see that thing with Bruce Forsyth, with the big chin?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. He's like, that's to see you nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, he had these massive pack of playing cards. Have you ever seen this? No. All right, I'll explain it. He had this massive pack of playing cards. He had about 10 cards, and they were about, I don't know, like a meter, let's say. I don't think it was that big. Maybe 70 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd have them with the how you have a pack design. He'd have the design facing the person, and he'd have a number on the back. Obviously, it's a pack of cards. He'd have a number or a queen, jack. The royals. Yeah. And what he'd do is he'd get them and he'd turn them around, and he'd be like, whatever number you had, the person would go higher or lower. And so if it was a 9, what would you say? You'd say
Higher.
Turn it over. It's a 10. You got it right. Higher or lower than a 10. Next one. Lower. Turn over. It's a 7. Correct. Higher or lower than 7?
Higher.
Turn over. It's a 3. Oh, unlucky. So you get the idea of the game.
Yes.
So I thought we would have a fun little thing where we do it with celebrities. So celebrity ages. I thought maybe some of them would be... I want to make sure that you actually know who these people are, otherwise it's kind of hard. So maybe I'll get a picture as well. Let me think, top of my head. We'll just go Mel Gibson. Yeah? Gibson?
Yeah.
Mel Gibson. Wonderful. We can edit out the sounds. Mm-hmm. Mel Gibson. Wonderful. Okay, he's that old. Mel Gibson, 61 years old, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I'm going to give you another person. Rick Moranis. You know Rick Moranis, yeah?
Is that off the stars? I can't remember. It's the
Spaceballs.
Oh, Spaceballs.
Spaceballs, and of course my favourite musical.
I didn't know you had a favourite musical.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh.
It's but our joint favourite musical, I think you'll find.
Ah, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. So, Rick Moranis, who I'm looking on Wikipedia now, his real name's Frederick Allen Moranis. Is he older or younger than Mel Gibson, who is 61 years old? Here we go.
I'm gonna say older.
Older. And ding! You are right. He's 64 years old. Birthday, April 18th, 1953.
Wow.
There's a fact for you. 1953, of course, 8 years after Second World War. Factual show, this is. So let's go for an easy one. I think we're getting, okay. Anthony Hopkins, who you may know from... Anthony Hopkins, who you may know from Hannibal Lecter fame. Is he older or younger than 64-year-old Rick Moranis?
I want to say younger, but you know what, older.
You're going to go for older. So you're saying that Anthony Hopkins is older than Rick Moranis.
I think I know who I'm talking about.
the internet is playing up, we probably should have,
Yeah.
or at least I should have probably set up a better thing beforehand. Hey. Here we go. It's buffering. All right. So how old? You said older, yes?
I said older.
And you'd be correct. He is 79 years old.
Wow.
Born on the last day of 1937. The last day of 1937, of course, being the 31st of December. You silly clit.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
I just called you a clit. Right.
What?
Right.
I don't.
The 31st of December, of course, being what day?
31st. Wait, what?
The last day of... Shut up! Shush! The last day of 1979... It's not 1979. The last day of 1937, of course, being...
31st of December.
That'll be right!
Hey.
31st of December, 1937. He is a clever little noggin, this guy. Right, so let's bring it down a bit. Okay, I'm going to give you an obvious one, because we need to get it young, like, get it down, so it's kind of harder. So we'll go for... Okay, who could we go for? Let me think off the top of my head. We'll go for... Macaulay Culkin.
No idea who that is, but okay.
Macaulay Culkin is.
No.
The kid out of Home Alone.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
Wow. He's
Home Alone actor, Macaulay Culkin. Is he older or younger?
He's obviously...
Is he older or younger than Anthony Hopkins, who is 79 years old?
He's obviously older. No, I'm joking.
Oh, you're joking.
Young.
Oh, he's a good joker. Yeah.
He's younger.
He's younger. How old are you going to say he is?
I don't know.
You don't know?
He's like...
If you had to guess.
At most, like 49, I would say.
At the most. At the least.
Wait, 39, at least.
Okay, he is 36 years old.
Wow.
Whoa, hey-oh.
Hey.
Okay, how about... Okay, so you passed that game. You did well there. Got all the right. How about a new game? I'm just going to give you an actor or a person of fame, and I want you to tell me how old you think they are. We're going to start with Ben Affleck. How old do you think Ben Affleck?
Oh.
The current Batman, well... Not sure how much longer, but he is Batman currently. He was Batman in Batman vs Superman, 2016, Dawn of Justice.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to say, how old is Ben Affleck?
About 43?
Oh, he's 44.
Oh.
Good shout. I'm impressed with that. Okay, we're going to go for another guy. Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. It's hard to say because I've seen him in a lot of old stuff.
Uh-huh. So such as what? What have you seen him in?
Cable Guy.
Yes! Holy God! Yeah, you're right. That's literally not even on... Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
God, see, this is helpful having you here.
Yeah,
I was thinking, The Thing in Paris, which I haven't actually seen. Midnight in Paris or something. He's been in Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights.
Yes.
Of course, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been in a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think he's probably about like 40. I'm gonna say 44.
You're gonna say 44. He's 48.
Wow.
Closer. I'll give you props for that. Okay, here's another one. You know him, or you know of him. Eddie Murphy.
Oh. That's hard to say though.
It is hard to say. That's why I'm asking you.
uh.
That's the whole point. If it was easy to say,
Yeah.
not much point asking, is there? Yeah.
Okay. 46.
You're going to say that Eddie Murphy is 46, which would mean that he was born in 1971. You're going to say that Eddie Murphy was born in 1971.
I have the feeling. Yeah.
Okay. He's actually 56 years old.
Wow.
56 years old, Eddie
God.
Murphy. Holy monkeys. Can you believe that?
God, no.
Let's go for... sorry, you're going to say?
No.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, we'll just keep going. So I'm thinking, let's go for maybe a woman this time, yeah? A woman, yeah. Let's think. Who is a woman that I could ask you, how old is that woman? Let me have a think. And I'm going to say, Windjammer Watson, I want you to tell me how old is Dame Judi Dench. You may know her as obviously the head of MI. What?
It's the MI6.
MI6, MI5, MI something with
It's
007.
MI.
007's leader woman guy.
Yeah.
Q, is she Q? She's M. She's M.
Ah.
Judi Dench, M. How old are you saying that? Dame Judi Dench of M fame.
Isn't she already dead though?
Isn't she already dead? No, I don't think so.
Wow.
Looking at my records, alas, she is not.
91.
91 for
I had the feeling I've gone way too high.
Dame Judi Dench. You can bring it down if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'm sticking with 91.
She's 82.
That's close.
Yeah. Okay, Mike Myers.
Mike Myers. 68.
He is, in fact, 53. Nicolas Cage.
Okay, 54.
He's also 53. It was a trick question. He's 53 as well.
Damn.
Right, we're going to go for a tough one here. The much loved, much admired. Actually, I'd say as admired and as much loved as this fallen man is. I don't think he's loved enough, actually. He deserves all the love in the world. He deserves everyone to give him a cuddle, say how much of a great guy he is, because I believe he is a great guy. I believe he's a fantastic man. I believe he is an amazing actor, and we are much blessed to have him in our lives making our films.
I admire that you think that much of me, but I don't make films. I'm not an actor.
Okay, that wasn't a very good one, and you kind of ruined my flow. But anyway, alas, the man I am talking about, of course, is, he's in my favourite action film to date. It's Keanu Reeves from John Wick 2, which is a phenomenal film, and he's a great man. How old is Keanu Reeves?
42.
You're saying Keanu Reeves is 42?
Yes.
He's, in fact, 52. 52 years old for Keanu Reeves. And
he's still in good shape.
He is in good shape. He is a very, very handsome man. I think he is the oldest man that I think, not bad. So now that brings us to our final person for this round, this section. And it's a man that we both like. It's Jim Carrey.
Good old Jim.
Good old Jim. Canadian Jim. Canadian ham, Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, of course, of Ace Ventura fame.
Also Cable Guy.
Also Cable Guy, who Owen Wilson, which Owen Wilson's in. Yeah, from the factory there.
Previously mentioned.
Yeah. Do you want to, by any chance, guess what Jim Carrey's middle name is?
Jim Rambo.
Jim Rambo Carrey. Alas, no, it's not.
Oh.
I'll tell you what it is, though. Eugene.
Wow.
Eugene, yeah.
Mm.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
How old is Jim Eugene Carrey?
I haven't seen him very recently.
You've seen him in Dumb and Dumber 2, which was 3 years ago.
Wow. Yeah, judging from that then, maybe 71?
You're going to say Jim Eugene Carrey is 71 years old?
Actually, no, it's like 68.
68 years old for
I'm
Jim
say
Carrey.
68.
Right? You're going to say he is 16 years older than Keanu Reeves. And 15 years older than Mike Myers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jim Carrey is, in fact, 1962. He was born. He is 55 years old. Damn indeed. So that guessed the celebrity's age. And, yeah. I think that was pretty good. Yeah. Factual, if nothing else.
I've learned a lot of things from this.
So have I. The most of note thing I've learned is the age of celebrities.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you want to talk about today? I brought you on my show, especially the much-loved, world-renowned Jib Suave show, Suave Sounds with Jib Suave. So I'm giving you the big opportunity. You know what, if this goes well, you could have your own spin-off Imagine that. Spin-off, it'd be Windjammer... A spin-off show of your own. What would you call it?
I don't know. It'll take a lot.
Sound Waves with Windjammer Watson. Wonder of the World with Windjammer Watson.
The sound of wind.
The sound of wind.
The sound of Windjammer.
What does a windjammer make a sound of? What in fact is a windjammer?
It's... I can't remember what it is.
You can't remember what it is?
No.
And you're named after one, you can't remember what it is.
Hey, it happened to me a long time ago, okay?
Oh.
Like...
It sounds like you have some sort of like repressed memories, repressed feelings about that.
Yeah.
Would you like to go into them again?
If I really have to.
Were you abused as a child? No, come on.
Okay.
Yeah, that got kind of awkward pretty quick. Okay, let's move on. So what do you want to talk about then? Because you didn't actually answer.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. This is going to be one hell of a show. Okay, how about right now we do the film review and walkthrough, and you can pick the film. Well, obviously you'll have to have seen it, and so will I, and we can go through the film review and walkthrough right now.
Why don't we do Face Off?
Why don't we do Face Off? That is...
It's fresh in my mind. I can.
Okay, yeah. Well, I won't be able to go through it scene by scene.
I won't be able to, but I remember the majority of it.
You remember the majority of it. Here we go. Okay, then in that case...
Classic film review and walkthrough.
Face Off.
Let's go, on board, let's go.
Okay, so Face Off, we start off, and there's a guy in a carousel, isn't there?
Yes, there's...
Sean Archer.
Oh, that was...
Nailed it. Right,
yes.
Sean Archer, played by John Travolta, who you may have seen in such things as Saturday Night... Grease, yeah, he was there. Danny Zuko, that's it. And what else was he in? You know, stuff.
He was in a lot of very famous plays, I think.
Yeah, a lot of famous plays such as Henry the Ninth and Agamemnon. Yeah.
I'm very into my plays.
You're into your plays. And he is on a carousel with a young boy who we realise is his child later on. And, of course, we see a dastardly bespectacled man, these spectacles being sunglasses, with a lovely moustache, I must say. Very, dashing, suave, wonderful moustache. And he also has a sniper rifle as well, doesn't he?
He's also got a drink next to him.
He also has it. Yes, he does. He's sipping from a cup.
Yes.
That's right, yeah. Good to remember the important parts.
Yeah. And,
of course, do you want to explain what happens?
Yes, it actually takes a while for him to get going, but sipping, aiming.
In layman's terms, he shoots the guy, and unfortunately the bullet goes through Sean Archer, played by John Travolta, and it kills the kid who he's sat on the horse with, and he's like, no. I can't remember what the kid's called, let's just call him Jamie, such as Jamie from Turbo Man fame with Jingle All the Way. And he does the thing where he runs his hand over the guy's face, much in the way of
Requiescat.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Much in the way of
Did you want me to?
No, I can do it. Just I don't need to say words beforehand. I'll get to it.
Okay.
Requiescat in pace.
Hey,
hey-o. Hey. Yeah, much in the way of Requiescat in pace from our good friend Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Yes.
He runs his hand over the face of the boy, and he's dead, basically.
Yes,
yeah. So we then have the opening credits, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, and I remember they're in the church. They're in some sort of big building, some sort of government building, and there's a bomb being planted. And he plants the bomb, and it's Nicolas Cage in this film, Castor Troy, and Nicolas Cage wearing, of course, a priest's outfit.
He was also the man with the mustache.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man with the mustache. He was the one who shot Sean Archer's kid.
Yes.
And he's wearing a priest outfit, and there's a bunch of choir singing girls. Well, are they girls and boys? I think actually, yeah.
Mixed choir.
Yeah, mixed sex choir, and this girl drops her choir.
He walks behind the.
He picks it up, gives it to her.
No, what's like the sound
composer?
Yeah, the composer.
Yeah,
and starts doing headbanging.
Oh, he does. He does his headbang. He does his priest headbanging beforehand. To what song is it? Do you remember what song it is? Is it just Hallelujah?
Yeah, it's Hallelujah. He comes out dancing.
Can you sing me a bit of Hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Etc.
Yes.
And whilst this is going on, the priest is headbanging behind the composer, whatever, organizer, whatever, the guy with the stick. And so this girl in the front row drops her reading book pad thing, whatever, and he picks it up, gives it to her, and proceeds to go behind and squeeze her arse while singing. And it is a wonderful scene.
Yes.
And then there's a whole big kerfuffle with an aeroplane and Sean Archer wanting to get this guy. Oh my god, we've got the tongue sucking.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a tongue sucking on the plane. Yeah, that bit's pretty awesome as well. And he's like...
with Pollux Troy.
Yeah, with his brother Pollux Troy. And he's...
Awkward.
Yeah. And he's saying to this woman, he's like, oh, where would I send you flowers? Yeah. And then he's like, oh, no, never mind that. He's like...
let me rephrase that. Would you suck my tongue?
Yeah. Suck my tongue. And she proceeds to suck his tongue.
For some reason.
Yeah.
If I were to send you flowers, where would I, no, wait, let me rephrase. If I were to let you suck my tongue, would you be grateful?
Anyway, the police are onto him. Turns out it's an ambush, and the woman who sucked his tongue is in fact undercover, hence the tongue sucking. And then they try to escape on the plane. He's got them at gunpoint, so he's making them fly it. And then I think, doesn't one of the fans get like blown out or something? Isn't that what like goes wrong? Because then they can't. No. They go to take off, and Sean Archer has commandeered a helicopter, and he puts the helicopter like on the plane wing so it can't go up.
Oh yes.
How did I forget? Yeah, that's so awesome. And then anyway, they can't go up, and then they like turn and they crash into this warehouse, and then a fight ensues, a gunfight, and at the end of it, Nicolas Cage, Castor Troy, is running away, and they turn on one of the fan propellers, and it blows him against this like mesh. He's in a coma. Yeah. Yes. So he's in a coma, and everyone's happy. Then the FBI or whoever Archer works for, they're like, "Oh, we've got this new experimental thing that we want you to do, but you can't tell anyone about it." And there's only a select few even know about it. And what it is it's a face transaction. Yeah. Where they swap the face of one man and put it onto the head of another.
Hence the name Face Off.
Hence the name Face Off, because they're taking their face off. So what happens is he's in the coma, they take his face off, they take John Travolta's face off, they put John Travolta's face in like
a jar.
In a jar, yeah. And then they put Castor Troy's face, he's in a coma, onto John Travolta's face. They give him some body editing. Yeah, lack of a better word. Edit his body to make him look more like Castor Troy.
And they edit his voice to make him sound like...
Oh yeah, and they edit his voice to make him sound more like Castor Troy. And then they put him into prison to find out what he knows about where this bomb is hidden. So anyway, he's in prison, and he's going up to his brother, and he's not acting at all like the brother. And basically Pollux, who is Castor's brother, knows that it's not his brother straight away, so he kind of cocks up that whole bit straight away. Meanwhile, alas, who should wake up from his coma but Castor Troy, who then commandeers Sean Archer's face and gets the doctor at gunpoint with his gang to put it back on his face before setting the lab on fire, killing everyone who knew about the operation. And
actually performed the operation. So
yeah, and the only guy that So basically, he's screwed. So Travolta, who is now... See, this is where it gets quite confusing. Because we're going to say Travolta, and it'll actually be Castor Troy, looking like Travolta, but it's Travolta playing
Castor Troy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, it's John Travolta acting as if he's Castor Troy, acting as if he's John Travolta's character. So anyway, John Travolta, bad guy. So bad guy John Travolta now. And good guy John Travolta is Nicolas Cage. If that's not confusing for you, then lucky you.
Hang on. An easier way to remember is...
Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage at this point. Nicolas Cage at this point is the good guy. John Travolta, bad guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they've got each other's face. Much like, so this is like as if Batman had the Joker's face. Joker's face has come off before.
Yes.
It's been belted to his head.
Yeah.
That was a good story. Anyway. So say Batman and the Joker swapped faces. So Bruce Wayne wore Joker's face and the Joker wore a cowl. So that's a good way to remember it. So in the prison now is Batman wearing Joker's face. He's in the prison. And John Travolta is walking around as Batman, but it's actually a bad guy. Anyway. God, after getting all out of the way. What should happen? But John Travolta visits Nicolas Cage in prison. And Nicolas Cage is like, holy crap.
He's got my face.
He's got my face. I'm buggered. Anyway, plots an escape. Gets himself caught for wanting to light a cigarette. Starts a fight. They take him to the... back bit where they're gonna like torture him and like sedate him with like electric stuff.
Or whatever. Electricity.
Yeah, electrophysicity, that's the one. Yeah. And they go to zap him, but he gets out of it. This big gunfight, it's pretty good. This gunfight, he gets out of it. And Pollux is released. So Pollux and Travolta are still like friends. And then he goes and visits his old gang. And they just think that he's on drugs or something. So he's like, I want to take his face off. And they're like, oh my god, we shouldn't give him any more drugs. And there's a bald guy that you really like.
Yeah.
Which, after the SWAT team come in and like try and attack them, and get... I
can't even remember why I like him.
And get his kid. Because you thought he was funny.
Oh, yeah.
And they try and get his kid, which they didn't know he had a kid. It's very complicated, actually, so you probably just watched it. Yeah. But anyway, long story short... Long story short, the SWAT team come in, and there's a big fight, and then there's an awesome bit when they're standing like face to face with the mirror, and they're like shooting at themselves in the mirror. But it's like they'd be like... They're looking at themselves, but it's the bad guy that they've hated for like ages.
Yeah.
And they're trying to shoot each other through the other side of the mirror, and it's good, like metaphor, whatever the hell you call it, whatever. So anyway, Nicolas Cage is running away. Nicolas Cage is a good guy. Nicolas Cage is running away, and he swings off a balcony, knocks Pollux through the ceiling. Pollux dies.
Oh, yeah,
John Travolta is like, oh my god. And then he gets like really annoyed, and at this point he's like, I don't care about the wife anymore. I don't care about like pretending to be it. And he like kind of just like is more himself and kind of like gives himself away. So then Nicolas Cage has to go to his wife and be like, look, I'm your husband, which you don't believe, but we've got like this type of blood, so check our blood.
Yeah.
And that'll prove it. So she does check the blood, then she believes him. And then basically the whole thing comes about where he kills the chief by like giving him like a judo chop. And says it was a heart attack.
Yeah.
And then
he's kind of hot, problematic. He's like, it's like not even subtle though. He's like,
yeah.
Like, yeah.
So John Travolta kills the chief, and there's a funeral, and this is like the last straw, and he gets this is like the final showdown. He gets a picture of the kid that got shot.
Nicolas Cage carried that round.
Yeah, because Nicolas Cage carried it around with him, and then this guy gives it to him in the church, and he's like, he knows he's here, and he crumples the photo up and drops it on the floor, and then this is where it gets really wacky and confusing because everyone leaves, and then Nicolas Cage turns up and he's looking at the Jesus hung up, and then John Travolta turns up and he's like, hey, let's fight or whatever. But then it turns out that he's got the wife, and he's got the wife at gunpoint. So then Nicolas Cage has...
Travolta had the wife...
No, they've got a gun. They've got a gun pointed at each other. And then it turns out that they've got the daughter there as well. So they've got a gun on the daughter, but then at the same time, they've got the girlfriend of Nicholas, of Castor Troy, who thinks that John Travolta is Castor Troy, is on his side, but then she's got a gun to Nicolas Cage's character, who is actually looking like John Travolta.
Yeah.
And so there's loads of people, and they've all got guns at each other. And anyway, in the end, they all shoot at each other, and basically everyone dies except for
the family.
Yeah, the family Cage, the girlfriend.
The girlfriend dies.
The girlfriend dies, okay, and she's got a kid. Yeah. So then Castor Troy and Thingy are having a fight. He grabs the daughter. He's given her a knife earlier in it because this boy tried to rape her basically in a car. And he's like, if anyone tries to attack you, then you stab it in the knife and stab this knife in the leg and twist it so that it doesn't heal. Yeah, and she does that to the guy, and he's like, ah! And then he runs away, and so then he chases him, and then they get onto the speedboat. Is that?
Yes,
yeah.
I think
So they go onto the speedboat, and they're fighting on the speedboat, and this bit's really awesome. They're just fighting on the speedboat.
Oh, and at one point, Nicolas Cage's character, who's good at right now, is hanging on the side of the boat.
Yeah.
With his feet in the water, kind of dragged along.
Like skiing, without the skis.
Yeah.
Because they tie a chain around him and he throws him off the boat, but he's holding on to this chain, so then they're going alongside each other, and then they're fighting, and then they're leaning on the wheel or something, and then they've got a harpoon gun, and they're fighting, and they lean on the wheel, and it turns around.
And they're about to crash into the weird thing, so Nicolas Cage's character stops fighting, maneuvers the boat through the bridge.
Oh yeah, they're gonna hit a pier.
Yeah,
so he has to move the boat between the struts of the pier, and then they keep going, and then blah blah, they're having a fight. They go on the thing, they crash into the beach bit. And then they have some short ones slow motion, and they are flying. They are literally 25 feet in the air. It's mental.
I don't think they had safety wires.
They're just free fall, slow motion. It lasts forever, and it's awesome. And the boat is shattered to crap, and they are flying through the air, and it blows up as well.
Oh,
and there's an explosion, and they land on the sand, and there's poof, and then they're up again, and they're fighting again. Yeah. And it's really awesome, punching the crap out of each other, and then they're punch, and then eventually they work their way over to the side of the pier bit, and Nicolas Cage goes to shoot John Travolta, and he holds on to the string so that the string won't release.
He shoots it, and just before it actually
he grabs it.
It takes off, and he grabs it.
Yeah, he grabs it so that it won't fire out. And then he's saying something. Yeah, and then he's I won't let you. He's oh yeah, I won't let you just take it. So he grabs a shard of glass or whatever it is.
Yeah. No, so wasn't it a bit of boat?
Yeah, he grabs a shard of boat. And he starts scratching his face so that when he gets his face back, he's not going to want it. And then he kicks him in the balls, and he lets go of the harpoon, and he shoots. Yeah, and then it releases and shoots him. Yeah, shoots him, and he's oh, and then doesn't that basically kill him? Yeah.
Yeah, and he's stuck to the thing.
Yeah, and he's stuck to the side of this pier, and then all the police come. And then at this point, they've been informed that he is the good guy.
Oh yeah, and
so
the
then
wife
he's
was oh yeah. I'll call thingy earlier on.
Yeah. So then he's basically sat down. He's just giving up, and then they come up and put a hand on his shoulder, and they're oh, it's all right. And they're oh, Sean. Right, and they're Sean, and then he's oh my god, you know who I am, because he's just been through loads of crap with people thinking that he's a bad guy. So then it's all happy, and then he goes and has reconstructive face surgery, and then the last bit is the wife and the daughter are home, and it's slow motion. And then you see him walking past the window, but there's blinds up, so you can only see the shadow and top of his head. Yeah. And he comes around the corner, and he's smiling, and he looks like John Travolta again. Yeah. And they're all yay! Yeah. And then he brings a kid round the corner,
which was
the girlfriend and Castor's kid. Actually, or maybe it was the bald guy's kid. Actually, thinking about it.
No. It was the girlfriend's kid. But
it could have been the girlfriend and the bald guy. If they were kissing, then it could have been their kid.
No, because she even said that it was Castor's.
Oh, okay. Alright, it's Castor's kid. Well, I was just saying. God.
It's a good point, though.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And so he brings a kid round, and he's this guy needs somewhere to stay because his family's dead. Yeah. And then the daughter's oh, come on, let me show you around. and then he does the face thing where he swipes his Requiescat and Pache down their face, and then they're all hugging, all kissing, and all happy, and then that's the end. And you like this film. What would you give this film out of 5?
Probably like 4.5.
4.5. And this was the film that took me forever just to get you to watch.
Yes.
Because you were, I don't know,
I was
you were
weird.
happy being awkward.
I was creeped out by the weird like ass touching and the tongue sucking.
That bit's awesome. That all adds to the... Castor Troy is awesome. And that adds to the whole like awesomeness of him.
Yeah, but I was amazed at like the fight scene and the boat scene and like...
Yeah, exactly, because it is... So, someone who wanted to hate it loved it, so if that doesn't tell you what you want to know. Yeah, I would also give it like a 4.5, round about there.
There was also this weird bit when he finds out about the kid. He's like, the kid comes over to Nicolas Cage, who is Sean Archer.
Yeah,
and he's doing the weird Requiescat and Pache thing, and he's like, Jamie.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Jamie.
Yeah, he's like, and then the girlfriend's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, you're kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then and then while that whole gunfight's going on, the kid's just got like his Walkman in.
Yeah, he's walking around.
Yeah. So yeah, it's got some awesome bits in it. We like it. We go 4.5 out of 5. Which I don't know. Is that like the highest? I'm trying to think. What past films have we done in the walkthrough?
There's 5. 5 is the most. So
but I'm thinking like, what have I given other stuff? I don't know.
But
anyway,
4.5 is probably
so 4.5. Yeah. So it's really good, and if a guy who wanted to hate it really liked it, then I recommend it. Like if you ignore, it's ridiculous. If you just suspension of disbelief, whatever it's called. If you just go along for the ride, accept what they tell you, it's really good. So big thumbs up. 4.5 for Face Off. Yeah. Alright, so this week instead of Joke of the Week, I thought we could have like a mega bumper special spectacular Joke-athon. So I've got a joke book that I found, and I'm just going to read some out for you. So this is the Joke of the Week section where you get loads of jokes. This is basically like a year's worth of jokes. So here we go.
Joke of the Week.
One word review of What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Leotard. I'm having my first orgy tonight. I hope people come. That is quite...
I don't get it.
What does a blonde use for protection during sex?
Helmet?
What? It was a bus shelter. Oh my god. A man buys his grandfather the services of a call girl on his 90th birthday. The girl arrives and said, "Hi, I'm here to give you super sex." "Oh, thank you," replies the old man. "I'll have the soup, please." That is a good one. Yeah. Ay. A man has been driving all night. He decides to stop in the next town for a few hours and get some sleep. As luck would have it, he pulls up by a park frequented by an early morning jogger. No sooner has he settled to get some shut-eye when a jogger starts knocking on his window. "Excuse me, sir," says the jogger, "do you have the time?" The man looks at his car clock and says, 8:15. The jogger says his thanks and leaves. The man settles back, but just as he's dozing off, another jogger comes knocking on the window. "Excuse me, sir, do you have the time?" asks the jogger. 8:25, snaps the man. To prevent any more interruptions, the man writes a note saying, "I do not know the time," and sticks it to his window. He settles back, but is disturbed by yet another jogger knocking on his window. "Excuse me, sir," says the jogger, "it's 8:35. That is exactly that. Yeah. They called him Jesus Christ because he kept freaking people out.
I don't get it.
Because when people get a shock, they go, "Oh, Jesus Christ."
Oh, yeah, right.
So then he keep going, yeah. He's like, "Oh, Jesus Christ."
Can I say my made-up joke?
Yes.
Do you know what Leonardo DiCaprio's favorite drink is?
It's a Self start.
Do you know what Leonardo DiCaprio's favorite drink is?
No, I do not.
It's Capri Sun.
Okay. I think we're pretty much done. I love that Orchie joke so much. Okay, anyway, so while this sound's down, let's talk about... What did we just watch? True Lies.
True Lies, yeah.
Yeah, I want us to talk about True Lies. I want you to go through what some of your favourite moments were in True Lies. If you don't know, it's a... how would you describe it?
It's kind of like a comedy action sort of thing.
Yeah, action comedy starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis from Christmas with the Cranks and Halloween.
Good old
Hickory Honey Ham, yeah. And Arnold Jamie Schwarzenegger, yeah. Come get me, come on, come get me.
Yeah.
Jamie. Yeah. So what bits did you like in that?
I quite like the bathroom fight scene.
Bathroom. Oh yes.
Yes, I needed that.
You managed to dislodge like a hand dryer from the wall, which I thought was impressive. And the old man in the toilet as well. I thought.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's like reading the newspaper while there's like a massive fight going on, like smashing his cubicle door in while he's just having a dump.
And he's I think at one point they even break the toilet roll bit.
Alright, yeah. Okay. And the bit, of course, where he chases a man on a motorbike.
On a horse?
Yeah. He chases a man on a motorbike on a horse. Yeah. He...
And
What's the word for when you, like, overpower... Like, when you... Commandeer. That's the word. I've used commandeer a lot, actually, today. When you commandeers a horse, a police horse from a guy...
Continues to chase said motorcycle man. And one of my favourite quotes from that scene is, "You better come quick. My
horse is getting tired." Yeah.
I love that so much. Oh yeah, and then...
and then in the lift as well,
yeah,
I forgot.
Yeah.
He, like, the guy on the motorbike takes the motorbike into the lift, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger gets in the lift on his horse, and he's like ducking to get in. And then they're like, get like looking at each other like in the glass lifts, like obviously.
And also Arnie gets in with an old couple. Motorcycle man gets in.
Oh my god! The horse and the horse's tail. Okay, go on. Alright, go on.
The wife of.
There's no couple, and the old woman is.
The old woman says, "Say something." Because she's very uncomfortable with a horse on the lift.
Or she says that to the husband.
She says, "Say something."
Oh, okay.
And, so the old man says, "You've got a very nice beast."
Yeah.
After he's saying that, the horse hits the wife in the face with his tail.
Yeah, it's like a flop.
it's like,
Did it have like a sound effect as well? Was that?
You just hear like.
Yeah. Okay.
Like hair being hit.
Hair on old woman. So then they get to the top of the...
They get to the top of the lift.
Yeah, and it's like the roof. It comes out the roof. I've never had a lift come out on the roof before without like a barrier.
Well, it might have been... I don't know.
I mean, it's American or weird over there.
I was like,
yeah.
But, so it gets to the roof. Motorbicycle.
The motorbicycle.
Yeah, that's my new invention, the motorbicycle.
Mm-hmm.
The motorcycle man drives his motorcycle onto the roof, stupidly drives around waiting for Arnie to get up there.
No, well, he was gonna... Yeah, he's looking for like a way out, but then...
Arnie gets up there on his horse.
Yeah.
Gets the horse out there. Is about to shoot him when... The motorcycle man drives the motorcycle through a glass window at God knows what speed, and proceeding to ride it. He
goes miles. He's like rocket fuel in that bloody motorbike.
It actually has a pair of wings on the side.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And lands in a pool, which
Like, he must have been, like, working as, like, angel summoner. He just, like, got some invisible angels to, like, carry him over the gap.
Yeah, it's like he landed in a pool 15 blocks away. So,
Well, it wasn't that far, but it was...
It seems like it should be.
Yeah.
Because when you're looking at the thing, it's like...
Yeah, it's stupidly long.
Yeah. So, yeah, what after that happens...
Oh, yeah! I'm so excited! Cupcakeinator!
Anything!
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 I'll get you! You look like a bloody accident.
Some ham.
No, it's,
Like, I got
some eggs. Some sausages. I was like, some hot dogs.
I don't know what you're thinking.
No.
Oh.
Some, hang on, what else is it?
Eggs, sausages.
Like some eggs.
Sausage with pens.
Sausage with a pen. See that? Oh yeah!
Oh, that's hilarious. No, it wouldn't.
Okay, so what are we talking about? We got distracted and started talking about cupcakeinators and hot dogs. They're like on a tangent. Like, go and check out our video of the show.
Yeah.
Is it's what's it called? Cat in the Hat Kitchen Scene HD, uploaded by what's it called? Ed. I can't see from here.
Let me just.
Like edited a punteraj is what I can see.
Edda's Punitharaj.
Anyway, our video of the week is Cat in the Hat Kitchen Scene HD on YouTube, uploaded by Edda's Punitharaj or whatever. And so that's awesome. And also the celebrity lookalike of the day is from that clip, the guy in the jumper that asks all the obvious questions. He looks exactly like John Craven. So go and check it out, and if you don't know who either of them two are, like, get them up side by side, and it's the same person. So that scene's awesome. We love it. That's our clip of the week. This week is Cat in the Hat Kitchen Scene with John Craven lookalike. Anyway, back to True Lies. Where were we up to? They were on the roof.
They're on the roof.
Yeah. And he uses jet fuel to go over into the pool, and then where we were going from there? So anyway, they're at the top of this building, and the guy's just gone and like flown away on his motorbike. And he's got the horse, and he's like trying to make it like jump the gap as well, which is like hilarious just because it's so ridiculous. And then the horse is like going, and it like gets like a few feet away, and it's like, holy crap, this is a stupid idea. And it just like stops, and he goes flying over the front, and he's holding on to the reins. And like he has to like get the horse like back up so that he doesn't like die from dropping down. Anyway, the bit at the end, there's this terrorist guy who looks like, I don't know, he looks like the dude out of Scorpion King, but there's another dude that looks like Scorpion King in it. Like the guy, I don't know if you've seen it, and he's like, those gates are closed tighter than a crab's buttocks. And the guy says that at like this flea market. He looks like the guy that says that. Do you agree? Yeah, okay, good. He said, so he's the terrorist, he's the bad guy. Arnold Schwarzenegger has a plane. Yeah?
Plane.
He has a plane, a jet thing, and his daughter's on a crane, and they come up on the bottom of the crane, and then they jump down into the crane, and then everyone's on the crane, as is the gun, and then he's like got the gun, and then he's like, oh, if you don't put this plane down, I'm going to shoot you. In which case he would die, so it's kind of stupid. And so Arnold Schwarzenegger twists the plane and he like knocks the guy off, but his vest hangs on to the missile hanging from the thing, and his daughter's like holding on to the front, and then he goes, what does he say? The famous line, the guy's hanging on the missile, he engages a missile, and before he presses the button, or just as he presses it, he says,
You're fired.
You're fired. You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired.
I sound Russian.
I can't even do it anymore. You're fired. You're fired. That's crap. That's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're fired. Come on, come get me. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Yeah, he goes, you're fired. And then he fires him through a building, through the hole in the floor in a building. And he hits the helicopter full of terrorists. and it blows up, and it's wonderful. And the only problem is, like, that plane must have crashed somewhere. I feel sorry for anyone that it crashed on, because they would probably be dead. But awesome. We very much enjoyed that film. So, so we very much enjoyed that film. Windjammer, you were saying, what score would you give that?
4 out of 5 stars.
4 out of 5 stars. That's Face Off and True Lies. 4 out of 5 stars. 2 films. You hadn't even heard of them like a week ago.
No, I had not.
Yeah, exactly. And now you have, and now he loves them. So, yeah. Awesome. Can you think of anything else to say?
No.
Yeah, okay. That'll be a no from Windjammer. So, I feel like we've got enough stuff for that to fill up the show today. So it's kind of like a weird, wacky show. What have you done? What's happened?
Could I put that on there?
Yeah.
So it just...
I don't get it. Oh, Windjammer's eating a bit of watermelon, and he put the watermelon on his crotch, and it looks like he's wearing his pants. And he thinks that's hilarious. Let's have a look, stand up. Yeah, you gotta get your pips out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it does! That was actually really good.
Wait, I'm Simon? Oh, we've got Simon!
Yeah, but I didn't think it was a big deal. Right, quickly talk about Simon, for God's sake, and then we'll finish.
No, because, so... Arnie finds out his wife is talking to some mysterious guy called Simon.
And he thinks that she's having an affair.
Yes. So, he follows her. At one point, he finds out who Simon is. He turns out to be a used car salesman.
Yeah.
But his wife thinks that he's like a massive
spy. Yeah.
Which is actually Arnie, so...
Yeah, ironic, huh? Yeah, plot twist there, except we know, so it's not really. So.
But yeah.
Simon, yeah, you're saying.
Yeah. So, but after he's thingied him, he had a weird vision of him, like, in a car, like, just punching him.
Oh yeah, he punched the crap out of him, and he was like, he looked like he'd, like, spilt some ketchup on his face. He's, like, so bloody. Oh my god, we've got the bit where, they're, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, snapping guys' necks, and usually in films, like, the guy just, like, turns their head. They had, like, a model so that he could twist this frickin' model's neck so that he looked like, so it was horrible. I was like, that came out of nowhere. He's just, like, hanging upside down from this, like, rope, and, like, snaps this guy's neck, like, proper, like, at an angle that it shouldn't be at, and I was like, Jesus, that's mental. Alright, continue with Simon.
Yeah, so, after the first meeting...
Oh, what was the joke? Like, what was the joke bit? And he was like, oh, I promise I won't... Oh, yeah, the face. And he's like, yeah. Sure.
No.
Alright, so you say your bit and I'll mention the bit that I remember.
Yeah, so he goes there, he has the weird vision of him killing him with a punch. Then later on in the movie, they have him, like, at a dam? Is it a dam? It looks like
yeah, some sort of place where there's, like... High up place, like a ravine thing. Like if you've seen Grease and they have the car chase in Grease, it looked like that. Okay, continue. Melon muncher. He's busy eating his melon.
I like my melon, okay?
Okay, goddammit.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Arnie and his friend are wearing ski masks right now. So Simon's going, you can let me go, you can let me go. I haven't seen your face yet. As he says this, Arnie pulls his mask off.
Yeah. And they're like, oh god!
Yeah. causing Simon to look away, screaming, then saying, it's you, oh, if you want, you can still have the car.
Yeah, because he's still up in the car. Yeah.
And he's like, please don't kill me. I've never seen a gun in my life. As he pulls out, he's like, oh god!
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's like, I've never seen. He's like, I never killed anybody. I've never seen a gun in my life. And then like I was saying, that guy was like, oh god! Yeah. It's like that woman eating that bit of shock. Oh god! Oh god!
But yeah.
You know that fish? Yeah. when he was alive, he used to wear a little hat. Oh God! And it was gay. Oh God! Yeah, it's like that.
But yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, well, after screaming about the gun and the face,
Yeah.
you hear a slight drilling sound.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Simon's peeing himself.
Yeah, and he wets himself. So he's like so scared. And then like later on, like at the end, like him and his wife are like working together, and then he's like the waiter. And then what does he even say? What do they even say? What scares him?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember.
She holds the gum up to him.
Yeah, and then
then you hear the.
Yeah, and he's like, and he like wheezes himself again while he's like a waiter at this like fancy place because
he's pretending
they're like
and
they're like undercover, and then he's like wheezing himself again, and then they're dancing, and that's the end, and it's good, good stuff.
Good stuff.
So I think we've covered a lot of bases here today, a lot of them film and awesome related, which I think is fair enough because they were films and they were awesome. And so remember Cat in the Hat scene for our clip of the week. I think it's time to say goodbye. So it's goodbye from me, goodbye, and it's goodbye from Windjammer.
Bye.
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 We're waving.